Hello guys, what I have you here is a Dell Latitude E5440. This one is my uncle's and he brought it here for me to check it because it has gone extremely slow. Um, so I did check it and I really confirmed it was really slow. I tried to check the task manager. You can do that by right clicking the taskbar and open the task manager right there, or right click on the start menu. There's also a task manager. So it was booting up was really even very slow. It took so long for it to be able to get to the desktop. So that's how slow it was. And I checked Task Manager. I checked for the resources. Mainly, you have to check the CPU and the memory. CPU is running at one point it was running at 37%. Memory is above 40%. So still reasonable for the number of programs that are running. I checked also those ones. The only thing that I see big on the system tray is the AVG, because I saw it's a full version with the internet security, antivirus, firewall, the combo ones, right? So sometimes this antivirus applications, they can really put a lot of load on the resources and could really slow down the computer. But in this case, it wasn't. It was like running 37-ish on the CPU, 40 plus-ish on the memory. So that should not be a concern if those resources are that low. So it shouldn't be a reason to really slow down the computer. So I did check those two. Everything seems fine. The hard drive, you may also want to check. It's running at 11%. So the hard drive size is also not full. The programs installed are very minimal, and if there's no suspicion of a virus, because my uncle actually is just browsing simple websites like phishing stuff and whatnot, so there won't be an issue for viruses, or that's not a concern. So it puzzled a bit me why it's really slow. So, and then it's just I have to go outside the box. I checked. I have one Dell, another Dell computer here. Lucky enough, it's using the same AC adapter. So this guy here is using 65 watts AC adapter. It came with this. What my uncle was saying, this was the adapter that came with it when he bought it, and it was fine at first. It was running okay for some time, and then suddenly it just went slow. And the E5540, just to let you know, is an i5 and this one has an 8 gig of memory. So the specs are good. It shouldn't be a reason to really be slow. And the 65 watts that he has, the AC adapter, I don't think it says green top, so I don't think this is the original of the Dell, because the Dell usually shows Dell as well for their AC adapter. So having said that, so I tried and plug in another 65 watts AC adapter that is from my other Dell here. And interestingly enough, it actually the improved the speed. It went from or extremely slow to normal speed. So I'm thinking it's the AC adapter for sure. And I did check just to make sure, and noticed on my search that there's a lot of Dell models that are having problems with the 65 watts. I don't think it's hard to say that it's not powering enough, because I have another Dell 65 watts that is working okay on this laptop. So it could be also a compatibility issue eventually, right? It came down to compatibility issue. So I got him as a fix. Right now it's plugged in on a new replacement AC adapter. As you can see, it's replacement AC adapter. It says here 90 watts. So I got him a 90 watts to be on the safe side. I did dig on the specs. It can handle 90 watts, so 65 and 90 or 90 watts is fine. I got this 90 watts, and I made sure it's the right one for that model, for the E5540. So I got it from Amazon. The price was 35 bucks, and I just searched there Dell Latitude E5540 power supply, and I got this one. It shows exactly that it's designed for that model, and I got it. And as soon as I test it, it's also working fine, no issues. But if you plug in the old AC adapter, it runs extremely slow to the point that it's very unusable. So, having said that, if you're having that kind of problem on a similar model, Latitude E5440, and you suspect no issue at all, you've checked the task manager, the CPU, the memory, they're running low, so it means it's likely that your AC adapter too is not compatible, or it's not working with the laptop. So I suggest that you get a replacement for that. And by the way, why CPU and memory? So this is good. This is part of it should be part of your regular troubleshooting for slowness and whatnot. Always check the resources. So if the CPU is running at 90, 85 above, that's the time that's gonna go slow. You'll notice that. Reason why? Because if the CPU and memory, especially mainly the CPU, it's gone to 90, 95, even 100%, most of your applications will go not responding. The reason for that is there's no room to process any more information on the CPU, right? So the only time it's gonna actually continue your programs or remove that, or go from not responding to responding, is when it clears up some resources. So make sure that the resources are good, and then you can troubleshoot for other sections of your laptop, right? So you go with the obvious and you fix what's the obvious. So in this case here, it was the AC adapter. So hopefully, guys, it can help the others. So yep, till my next video. Okay, thank you, guys. Bye.